Okay, for number 2, it says calculate the arc length. So this is not only setting up the integration, but also doing the integration, all right? So let's go through that. And this is number 2 that we're working on now. So I'll write down dy dx, relatively simple. That's going to be 3 over 2 times, let's see, that's going to be x. I decrease the exponent by 1, so 1/2. I'm going to square that. So let me write that down for you. dy dx, when squared, is 9/4 of an x. So let's write the integral down. The integral is going to be 1 plus 9/4 of an x. That's a dy dx squared, by the way. Dx. What's the limit of integration over here? Well, they've given it to me on the interval between 1 and 3. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use u substitution to figure this out. And let me go through that with you. I'm going to say u equals 1 plus 9/4 of an x. The du would be 9/4 of a dx. Let's go through that. So, if you plug in the 1, it's the lower limit, you want to know what u is, u would be 1 plus 9/4, which would be 13/4. If you're at 3, you can get 27/4, and 27/4 plus 1 is going to be 31/4. And then what do you get? You're going to get u. Well, now let's take a look at it. It's going to be u to the 1/2 power. Now, what's the dx going to be? The dx is actually 4/9 of a du. Right, I got to do the antiderivative now in evaluation. All right, what do you get there? It would be u, increase it by 1, so that's 3 over 2. Divide by 3 over 2, or multiply by 2/3. Limits of integration here are going to be 13/4 and 31/4. All right, I'm going to write this down. As I do that, though, I'm going to do a little bit of work over here. 2 times 4 is 8, and you get 27. I'm also going to point out that u to the 3/2 is really u root u. All right, let's do it. You're going to get 8 over 27. The upper limit is going to be 31/4 times the root of 31, and the root of 4 is 2, minus 13/4, the root of 13 over 2. All right, certainly maybe I'm a little bit too retentive, but I do want to do the arithmetic over here. I notice the denominator is 8. It's going to cancel as I get 1/27. Again, 4 times 2 is 8. The factor 8 in top is going to cancel that. So what he left off with, 31 root 31 minus 13 root 13. I'm going to put a box on this indicating that I could certainly rewrite that. But let's take a look at the k, see if we're looking at that in the k. And we are. What are we saying? 31 root 31 minus 13 root 31, dividing it by 7. By 27. We're good to go to the next question. Thank you.